Ki Khubor ka Batisi TV. Lawan Rashapi da ka Frank Motors. The dark is here to rule.
Khaïi Group of Institution Bangalore. Kadai ke college babhatam nagabanta ke jingkuli nursing but paramedical course. Hospital training. Pinyo scholarship but 6% ka kam. Haki hospital bahedo India but shabari. Nabanta ke jingkuli ke jingsio ka baret but pila ban legu ban kuli da ke education loan. Pila ru ban syukola ho number khandai nyo saw san riu pranot. Lani khandai pran riu laisan. Ar riu khandai pra.
Hatu pikwa bagi janjong pikin kuit bha benar kam daka Oswell su hila banyo na barok kidukan.
Open it. Five two.
Kadban ami kesni bagi senam, Drok sakani ke jala jungi, ulanang jelai. Jan mal na kata yo, yui bagi pulit yo ban kem Droks, nakalang ibenta jong jala. Isam laru kilanang yebuon, kibla syakti amarau hau Droks. Katkum kejingken jong Sorkar, laong bagi dan palat arlang ngut kisamla, hakani ke jala kibla kerni hau Droks. Kumta menta ke kenti, ke Sorkar kelas Sdang kunting eno, ban rating kong yo Droks nakani ke jala. Dangshan Menteri Keterangan Social Welfare ubah polling doa ulalum jengalang yaki officer jong keterangan pulit bak kumjuru nagi weipat keterangan banyak peliu jengmun komno bakin na ban pendu jaj sendan yo Droks hagani kejela. Udang sudah belum jengalang ru ban pan ke jengetre lang jong ki kunhun balang beper malshan ulaong wa un sokhat jengalang sei kisang balang bat ki dor basnong kenang babaro kenyetre lengkat bat ke Sorkar ban pendu jaj sendan yo Droks hagani kejela. Dang katu kan isngi menta, mak Sorkar kadang deble gini. Hendai dang min nen kesngi, ke anti narcotic task force ke East Coast Hills, haringkat ke jingetre lang bagi pulit jong Renjak Police Station, kumjuru bagi pulit ke Laim Krak Police Station. Kilayok kami ke arung ke Snar nong Khaïi Droks, nakasnong nong Shiliang Shilong. Nakini kilayok ban kurup sau pusong ke senduk saban, kibada new heroin ubkhia saus pa arpulai pon not kandai gram. Artali ke mobile phone ke tuk mat ki kot kisla jong ki kat kum ka kerwa jong SP jong ki East Coast Hills ula pun tiap bada ka jingalam jong ki tiki argot layok kurup saya ka pistol revolver ka wasnahi bat ki kuli kilayok kurup ka ergon ka pisa arla ka kali Mahindra Thar ka kali Maruti Zen ka Maruti Car 800 bat ka ka Chevrolet
on a problem that has assumed very alarming proportions, and that is the drug menace across Meghalaya. From figures that have been furnished to us, the rate of addiction has gone up. The number of drug users has certainly gone up from the last figures that were collected in 2019. And also 5 districts in the state have been identified as hotspots. The incidence of drug abuse has gone sky high. Today, our commitment, the commitment of the government of Meghalaya, has been renewed, and we will go all out, in fact on a war footing, to try and eliminate the problem of drug trafficking with all the negative effects it is having on society. But today, we're happy to announce here that the draft policy has been approved and notified. And under this DREAM, which is an acronym for Drug Reduction, Elimination and Action Mission, which calls for a drug-free Meghalaya. Drug Reduction, Elimination and Action Mission, working towards a drug-free Meghalaya. Under this mission, a mission director and his team will assist the government in coordinating the efforts of various departments which are interlinked to this issue, and also total sanction of 5 crores has been set aside for undertaking publicity campaigns and increasing awareness programs. These all will come under this mission. Persons with known antecedents of being drug traffickers or being indulged in narcotic trade, big, medium, or small, can be booked under this act, and they will undergo preventive detention for an initial period of 3 months, which can be extended up to a year. There have always been complaints that the traffickers manage to obtain bail very easily. But once this is invoked, and once the chairman who has agreed, meaning that the next step for us is to notify this advisory board, then we are fully in a position to implement this act. And these known traffickers will now be booked under this act to facilitate their being detained under this act and not be able to secure bail for 3 months. However, if they feel that they have been unjustly detained, they can always appeal to the board in writing as to why they should not be detained and why they should be released. Because there is not only the problem of not only the question of updating the figures, but in certain cases, because of, say, the same person going to different rehab centers, multiple centers to get himself treated, and sometimes using different names, that there is also the problem of getting the statistics correct. So now what we have decided is that under this project, all centers, the addiction centers, will use a single platform, online and offline, so that we have the figures correct, the identity of the persons being treated, which will remain anonymous, but correct figures will be available with the government. Yeah, these are flaws in policing, and we will certainly try to plug the loopholes wherever we find them occurring. Uh, but the fact that such a large consignment was also seized proves that we are not sleeping. I mean, it's a huge consignment that could have gone to any part of Meghalaya, or without or gone through, because Shillong is also, a point from which which connects us to the rest of the northeast India, and we're also close to the Golden Triangle. So it's not just a local issue here. It's a multi-dimensional issue, very complex, and we need to tone up policing. First, as I said, we will now draft rules under the Central Act to make those rules more stringent. For instance, it was pointed out that anybody having or possessing less than 5 kgs of particular drug can always obtain bail by taking shelter of this section 64A of the NDPS. So now we will accordingly have a fresh look by strengthening the rules so that we tighten those rules, have state rules which will be based on the Central Act, but which will be more stringent when it comes to applicability.